loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with the Page, and today we're talking about all the readathons happening in July. Hello my darlings, welcome to this video. Each month I go through and collate as many readathons as humanly possible into one video for you to peruse. If you're new here, we go from the shortest duration to the longest duration, and I have the usual disclaimers of there will be the main person that I've found this through and or has been linked in the Google form. Thank you so much to those that use it. I adore you with every fiber of my being. It's fabulous. If it's not a main creator, it will be a co-host, and their announcement video will lead you to all of the information that you need to know for that. I will leave a link down below, the links to the actual videos themselves, as well as tagging the person that I will mention and the link to the readathon. So if you want to go through and watch their videos as well, and all the spreadsheet that I have created with all this information that I'm reading directly from, including my little spiel. And final disclaimer, these are the videos that I've found at the time of filming, which is Friday the 28th of June, 6:18 AEST. There will usually be more announced. If I do come across them, I will add them to the readathon playlist, but not the spreadsheet or the description box. So please use those resources, they're there. I love you all, and if you have any readathons that you are announcing or have planned, feel free to go to the Google form and complete that as well, and I'll make sure to mention them in the upcoming videos. So for July, we have 24 readathons that I have found, and these are predominantly on YouTube. The only exception is if it's submitted through the form and it's on another platform, then I will include it, but I can't scour Instagram, YouTube, every other platform on the internet to find these, and or Discord, but that will be noted on what ones are needed. Let's talk about the 24 readathons that I found happening in July. For our shortest, we have 3 Weeklong, and sorry Martine. So Martine did my video for me last month because I just didn't have the spoons to be able to put it out. I was so unwell, so very, very thankful. But I got the dates wrong for Summerween. This is running from the 5th to the 11th of July, and it's Summerween Spooky Summer Nights and hosted by Gabby Reads. So the goal of this readathon is to bring some spooky spirit to the summer seasons. Reading a spooky book in this week counts. There are 5 prompts if you wish to have them guide your reading, and there's also bookish merch available. Then from the 5th to the 12th, we have the Swashbuckling Readathon, which is a chill readathon. So if you read a pirate book, you've participated, but there are prompts available if you need them, and the prompts genuinely made me laugh out loud when I was watching the announcement video because I was not prepared. So enjoy. And it is again all themed around pirates. And then from the 22nd to the 28th, we have a final book support group round 13, which is created by Steph Loves. And if you've been around these videos for long, you're gonna hear the spiel. So this is a bingo board designed to read final books or continuations in series, and it's all about the community's support in finalizing off a series that we have a tendency to procrastinate on. There are 6 bookish prompts and 3 activity prompts, and you can do as you see fit. If you don't want to use the prompts, you don't have to. As long as you're reading sequels, it counts. Then we have 5 week-long readathons. 2 I missed their announcements for June and have run from the 21st of June to the 4th of July, so there's still a few more days if you want to participate in Tome Topple, which is created by Thoughts on Tomes. This is literally just read a book that's over 500 pages. It's tackling those tomes that we have on our shelves, and there are live streams and sprints happening in the Tome Topple Discord. And also running from the 23rd of June to the 7th of July, there is Read, Write and Books Bingo Readathon, which is created by My Kind of Steph, and I found this so glorious. So it's a bingo board based readathon as well, and the color prompts are red, white and blue. Read, write and books. Brilliant. Took me a minute, but when I got there, very happy. And you can double up as much as you want, and the prompts are nice and easy to fill. So if you've got a week left, feel free to dive into some red, white and blue books. Then from the 1st to the 14th, we have Mermaid Marathon, which is created by Macy from The Bright Side Girl. And this is a mermaid pirate summer themed readathon with reading challenges, photo challenges and a giveaway and so much more. Macy puts in so much effort to these readathons, and it is always a glorious time. You can choose to do the mermaid challenges or the pirate challenges or both. It's completely up to you for what you want to do within these 2 weeks. Then from the 7th to the 21st, we have the Retro Romance Readathon with seasons being this theme, and this is created by Storm Reads. So a retro romance is one that was written in 2004 or earlier, and it just needs to tie to season somehow, whether it's a particular season in the title or the word season. Coloring is towards a particular season, so if a cover is more autumnal or wintry, do what you would like, or it could be actually the book itself set in a particular season. And it is just a very chill readathon, reading retro romances. Then from the 17th to the 31st, we have the July Noir, which is a Blackaween celebration and created by the Locked Booktician. This is the short version of the usual month-long Blackaween, where we read books by black authors featuring majority black characters. For this, you only need to complete one location on the map, and there is only one role available, whereas for the month-long one, there is a few different options you could choose, and you just need to read 5 out of the 6 prompts associated with your chosen location. So those were the short ones. Now for the 16 month-long ones. So the first one we have is Monsters University Readathon, which is created by Liv Reads. This is a competitive themed readathon heavily inspired by Monsters University and Monsters Inc, which love. My hair is currently going very sully. You can double up for attacking and defending, and there is Team Jocks, Raw, OK, Pink and Eek. Each team has prompts, as well as you could read other teams to be able to attack, and there is the cutoff of July 15th. Then we have Rogue July, which is created by Roy Reads Anything. This is an event to encourage readers to discover Hugh Walpole, a neglected 20th century writer who used to be super popular. The main prompt is to read his most famous book, The Rogue Harries, which is a historical novel, or you can read sequels in that series or just another Walpole novel or short story. So basically just celebrating this author and having a good time with it. Then we have Sixthathon, which is created by the Becca Fowl, and there are 7 very basic or easy to fill prompts based off Six the musical. There is no competitions or point system, and you're allowed to double up and triple up as much as you would like. So it is just a very low-key, fun, celebrating Six the musical in all its fabulous glory. And then we have Phase Out Your TBR, which is created by Chris's Corner, and this is a readathon based off Chris's TBR game of Phase 10 Chooses Your TBR, where you're basically trying to complete a phase using the prompts that they have created. They have boards for each card in the deck, and this time we are working on Phase 5. The idea is to work through a TBR you'd like to phase out, so whether it be digital, audio, physical, whatever TBR you want. It could be a particular set of books, your Goodreads TBR, it's up to you. Then we have the Australian Readathon, which is created by a book fiend named Mel, and this is just reading and discussing Australian authors. So it could be set in Australia and just celebrating Australian literature. So you read one book by an Aussie author and you have participated, but there is also a bingo board if you would like, and a group book if you would like to have that guidance as well. But you can double and triple up as much as you would like. Then we have Jane Austen July, which is created by Books and Things, which is a celebration of Jane Austen. There are prompts to follow to read books from, about, or inspired by Jane Austen, as well as 2 watch-alongs and a read-along of one of Jane Austen's books. Then we have K-Tropathon, which is created by Dr. Yoon. There are 4 prompts involving tropes in K-dramas, K-pops, and Korean culture. There is a group read-along and watch-along, and a giveaway, and also a beautiful prompt in dedication to Jennifer Brooks, who loved all things Korean. And so for this, it really is just celebrating Korean culture and the various facets to it. Then we have the Tarot Readathon, which I found on Dacia's Bookworm, and this is a Discord team-based competitive readathon. The teams are based on the suits of a tarot deck, and the prompts are assigned to each card within a tarot deck. Each team has a theme, ability, and an upright and reverse challenges, which are more lifestyle rather than book related, so it's not too overwhelming if you don't want to add extra books to your TBR. There are also trophies that can be won, but these are noted on Discord and have additional challenges within the Discord happening as well. So that's so much fun. Then we have Gallo July, and this is a readathon and watchathon. So it's a bookish event where you have 4 prompts to either read or watch something within the Gallo genre. You don't have to use them, but you can if you would like, as long as it fits with the vibe, because this is a particular genre, especially in the film side of things. Reading, it's more open to thriller, mysteries, that sort of element, but you aren't going to be policed. So if you go in with the best of intentions, it's all good. It's more just wanting people to explore the Gallo genre. Then we have Beaches and Books, which I found on Christian Faith and Fiction. This is a bingo board of prompts based off beaches and beach associated things, which they're really fun when I saw the connections to them, like a lifesaver, and you can double up and triple up as much as you need to. Then we have Battle of the Bands Round 4 Movie Soundtrack Edition, which I found on Here There Be Stories. This is a competitive team Discord based readathon focusing on songs that were made popular by the movies that they are in. no doubling up is allowed, as well as other stipulations, same as last time. Reading prompts for your own team adds points, and reading the other team's prompts subtracts points. And there are also bonus challenges on Discord, which are not usually book-based as well. Then there is the mid-year reading scramble created by Margaret from the Word Nerd. The goal of this is to use this readathon to get caught up on a reading goal or two. Use this as a reminder to tackle your goals, and there are prompts and 3 different structures that you could take, but if you want to make your own prompts to fit your own goal, absolutely fine. If you do decide to make a reference graphic, you could use the decision tree, the bingo board, or the checklist style. And Margaret has created prompts to fill each of those if you would like them, but keeping the focus clear, and you can put it as you would like, so it's a lot more customizable. But if you want someone to tell you what reading goal to attack, she's provided that option as well. Then we have Magical Hopathon round 4, which is created by Rachel Serres, and this is to hop or travel around and visit as many Walt Disney World parks by completing prompts. You need to complete 1 park entrance ticket, which you can do for any book you've read from the 16th of June to the 1st of July. And then you head to a park, then complete 1 attraction, 1 show, and 1 snack prompt for that chosen park before moving on to the next. You can double up on your show and snack from that park, because that's something that you could realistically do, like you eat a snack while watching a show, but you can't double up with the attractions and shows, or the attractions and snacks, because you can't go on a ride and do those things. So I'm trying to keep to the realistic nature of it. They have also included a individual points tracker if you do want to keep track of how you're going and potentially in other rounds challenge yourself, but you don't have to use it. It's just an additional little thing for you to be able to collect some points and some Mickey ears. Then we have the Comic-Con Readathon, which is created by Literary Hype Woman, and this is a team-centered points-based reading challenge celebrating the wide variety of fandom at San Diego Comic-Con. So reading throughout the month, you can apply the points based off how long each book is, but there are also additional points from particular reading prompts and watching prompts, as well as additional challenges. So if you just want to read and then assign whatever the page count was, there will be your points. But if you do want to go branch into a Comic-Con experience, then you've got these extra little things that you can do to be able to gain some more points. Then there's the Hunger Games Readathon, which I found on Reading with Dr. B, and so you were assigned a team for this, and it is team based and predominantly on Discord. There are 4 ways to earn points. You've got the reading prompts, which are based off the Hunger Games books, reading 1 book per prompt, but you can read for a prompt multiple times. It's not just one and done. There are arena events, which are time-based non-reading challenges. There are sponsorships, so the game makers will randomly throw those out on the Discord. And then there are also mud fights. So you wager amount of points that you've earned throughout on Discord, and then you roll a dice, and a game maker will come along, roll a dice, and whoever is higher wins. You will lose the points if the game maker wins, but you could wager for doubling or whatever you're comfortable with and win those back if you do win the dice roll, which I just think is so fascinating. Like, that is such a unique thing. Then I have the Be More BB or Read More BB, which is created by Books and Bargains in celebration of both their birthday month and their recent booktube anniversary. It's a bingo board of 5 reading prompts and 4 non-reading prompts, and there is also a giveaway for a little thank you box because of celebrating their birthday, and you get more entries through completing the prompts, and the prompts are celebrating all things Charlotte. It's still a low-key readathon too, but with it being each individual bingo cell is 1 entry into the giveaway, it is only 1 book per prompt, just to make it fair for the giveaway entries. And then there is Bring Your Own Word, which was created by arriveeeeed. There is a prompt for every letter of the alphabet. You make a word using the prompts, or you can fill in the prompts and try and make a word from the letters that you've got. You could also randomize the letters and see what chaos involves. And there's Discord to be able to discuss what you've read and the potential buddy read options for the prompts that are more buddy read focused. And also, if you want to make a word and you have a story related to it, there's a place to connect with the community about it. So if you have a dog and you want to tell a funny story, you could do the prompt for D, O, and G, and then go into the Discord and tell you a little story if you feel so inclined. It's just a way to make a bit more of a community connection as well. In their video, they described it as subscribable readathon but cozy, and I love that descriptor. Those were the readathons that I found at the time of filming. All of the links will be in the description box down below, so feel free to utilize those as much as you need, and all the various ways that I have given this information. I very much appreciate everyone for using that form. It is an absolute time saver, and I love being able to talk about readathons that I might not have found myself as well. There is something floating in my brain that I've now just cannot find. I have been tossing up with the idea of potentially making a Discord for readathons. I do feel like there are some out there and I'm just not a part of them, which is totally fine. Potentially as a way of pulling those readathon videos to a communal place earlier, and if people do want to then do the video on their channel, they've got the information there and the support and the Readathon spreadsheet. If people want to go in and add their own details, if I miss something, it would be available for them to go into. So I'm just messing up with that idea. Feel free to let me know if you think it's necessary or not, considering I do think there are readathon discords out there. So let me know any thoughts and opinions that you have about that, as well as if you're participating in any of these, do they sound up your alley, or are you having a chill one? I'm very excited for my reading in July because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, and it's going to be great. So let me know anything you want to let me know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you at my next video. Bye!